What up, YouTube? I did some searching. I'm kind of doing a couple videos here on stuff that I was searching for, and I never really found out what the deal was with it. So I did Sturgis NOT during the rally. I'm not a big rally person, so I just wanted to ride, and I had my 99 Wide Glide. So she's kind of an antique around here, but you know, it's a 5-speeder. So what I learned out there, I pushed it 65-70. Realized it's a long ride out there. So if you got something older, you know, collect the plates on here, like, you know, people with old Evos, they're like, I do 75, 80 all day, you know, okay, buddy. But at the end of the day, realize, you know, you're running out there. It's not a race. You know, that's how I ended up bending a push rod on the way in. Anyway, from Sioux, I pushed from Wisco 3 states over. So I took 90. Realized from Sioux Falls to about Wall, there's nothing. Sioux Falls, the Rapid City, I'd probably say is nothing. So if you got an issue with your bike, make sure you probably got roadside assistance or something, because I don't even know where you go. I had no cell phone service, and that's kind of my plan deal, I guess. I didn't know that till I started rolling. And, you know, the bike was hurt, so I did kind of roll old school. Got out there, I guess on the, I would call it they say it's like the Indian side of the Badlands coming in on 90. It's to my left, be south, I believe. The storms are rolling in, and they come in quick and they leave quick for the most part. Realize it's the plains, so there ain't nothing. You get a storm out there and the lightning cracks, it hits you in the chest. I was wearing leather, and it's like you get like almost like a punch in the chest. That stuff when it cracks close to you. You know, you're just rolling. That's it. You know, I did kind of talk to a couple people, and they're like, "Yeah, 2-3 days, you'll be. That's all you need out there," and they're right. That's all you really need. 2 days for sure. I did it. I think there's Beards and Brews or something like that. I did their top 5 rides, except the one Devil's Tower, because the weather was bad both days. But even with the bike hurt, I ended up doing it. I was like, screw it. You know, if it's gonna break, it's gonna break. I guess you know, it's like a tourist town. All of them are. You come in, it's like a mining town. You know, and then you see everything when you're coming in. But they're all tourist towns. They're all tourist traps. Just like probably in your area you live, you know, oh, so and so was filmed here, or da da da. It's just to get you in the door. Pay, you know, $20 for some ice cream or something like that. So it's kind of the same, you know, probably in every state. But anyway, I ended up rolling out that way. I kind of walked. I wanted to camp. I didn't get to camp because honestly, like, the bike was hurt, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to nurse this, get it home, and I don't want any BS. So I did that. Let's see here. So I think it's Beartooth, Van Acker, the 14A that comes around in the Mount Rushmore, where you go through the rock and you come up dead even with Mount Rushmore. That's pretty dope. It's nice on a bike because you can stop to the side, take some pics. The cars can't because there's more cars coming. I did Needles, where you got more rocks where you go through to one, and it was not during the 4th of July, but it was still touristy, you know. There's people there. My second night, the lady next to Wall Drug there, she had the hotels. Really nice woman, I would probably say. Gave me a heads up. She's like, hit the Badlands in the morning. She's like, right as the sun comes up. And she was right. Probably wouldn't have enjoyed the Badlands as much if I wouldn't have did in the morning. Seen all the goats in the road. Just, I didn't pay. I rolled in, took my pics, sat there. I think it was Hunter's Pass. Just watched that sun come up. It was dope. So if you're gonna do Badlands, do it in the morning for sure. You know, we were talking, and she's like, a lot of people die out here, and I can see why. If you're kind of a cocky rider, or you're inexperienced. With a lot of them, they come with a switchback where it's a sharp 180 the other way. You got a bagger or something, like, and it's off kilter. I can see how you're gonna dump it. So that was kind of a thing that, she said someone died right out here. They bought a bike, and their husband bought them a bike, and they jump on it and they go, or someone gets hot dogging, and that stuff. I can see how it happens. For me, like, I got antique tags, so I was rolling, and the locals, they know the road, so they're hauling up behind me. And once it kind of got stacked up, I just pulled over and let them all go. They all chucked me a deuce. I kept rolling. I did the speed limit out there, just enjoying my time. Most of the pull-offs, honestly, that's not the best place to take pictures. You're going to find when you're rolling, you're going to be like, wow, that's actually a really good picture. I wish I could get that. You get the chance to pull over it and do that on a bike, where the cars kind of don't. I guess for the most part, I paid $140 a night if you're just rolling in. I was at the mercy because my phone wasn't working or anything. So I paid $140 a night for a hotel, not during Sturgis. But I guess it is what it is, And then, I'd probably say it's nice to still have a paper map. Throw a paper map. Do your routes you want to do. I got a book of National Geographic book. It's kind of cool because it gives extra things of camping sites or just little trinkety stuff that might interest you or some time to kill. But I didn't really do that because honestly I just wanted to ride, so I rode out there. I'm glad I rode out there. That was on my bucket list, so I did it. Looking back, right now, I would throw it on a trailer. I watched so many trailers go past me with new bikes on that, she even told me nobody rides out here anymore, like, for the most part. Especially when she saw my collector tick, she's like, dang, like, that's pretty crazy. It is what it is, but I could see now, my friends were telling me that it's like, they're like, you could do it in 2 days. If you took a Friday off and you had a buddy and you slept, and drove, switched it off, get out there, bang your roads out, what you want to do, ride all the stuff, and then, push back the next day. Take a Friday off and a Monday off and just run it. Like I said, I'm a Wisco, so that's how I was looking at it. But realize it's a turtle race. To push the bike hard, that's all you got, So and I don't know where you would get a tow company or anything out there, because a lot of times what I did is I got my stuff and I just walked to town. You got the touristy stuff right away, but when you actually walk in the city and you start kind of talking to people, or just you're an alien. You're not supposed to be there. They pretty much know that you're not supposed to be there probably, and you're walking around like, you see it's probably just like your area, where like it's all gussied up for certain things, but then you start seeing the real aspect of the town, and you start walking. It's a lot like anywhere else, or where you live. So that's my take on Sturgis, not during the rally. Everybody I talked to was basically saying that when they went during the rally, every ride was like a day. I could see why you kind of waste a lot of time doing that. But if you're in entertainment and all that, more power to you. I just wanted it off the bucket list. I was itching for it, so I did it. But that's my take on anything. So, I don't know. You take her easy, all right?